The deaf-mute girl ran in front of a dry tree. The pastor and everyone praying also followed. The pastor saw the girl standing for a long time, raised his hand to ask her what happened. Suddenly, the girl can talk. The deaf-mute girl, he himself and everyone there were amazed. What was more strange was that the girl walked in front of a disabled boy. She asked the boy if he trusts and pledges allegiance to her. After he agreed, he was able to stand up. Everyone was surprised to say that the Holy Mother had been awe-inspiringly powerful, but the statue of the Holy Mother in the church shed blood tears. Follow Tin Nim to not lose the way. Watch movies, only drink fruit juice. Hello everyone, my name is Tin Nim and I love watching movies. The latest 2021 terror thriller, The Evil, officially begins. The news spread very quickly on the internet. The news was endlessly about the miracle in this small town. Liz was deaf and mute since childhood, suddenly became the focus of the media. She told the media that she saw the Holy Mother in white who instructed her to have compassion for people and treat their illnesses just like her beliefs. At that moment, that epiphany tree is protected. The priest came in front of the tree, dug up the soul-calling doll under the tree. The doll was torn. When he was deeply absorbed in looking at the doll, behind the tree appeared a demon. When the devil was about to reach out his demonic claws towards the priest, someone came from outside the tent. The priest turns danger into safety. The priest was presiding over Sunday prayer when tuberculosis returned. Situation was urgent. Liz hurried to ask, "Do you agree to trust and be loyal to me?" The priest agreed. Liz put her hand on the priest's chest. The miracle happened again. The priest returned to his original state. X-ray film at the hospital showed that his disease was completely cured. This time it shocked everyone. Everyone came happily to pray one by one, and Ted was a reporter for a small newspaper at that time. Of course, this life-changing opportunity cannot be missed. He had a false belief early on, fake urban legend to this small town. See everything that happens here. Also, she became Liz's exclusive news reporter. After many days of interviews, things made the pastor extremely worried. He signaled to Ted that it would be best to stop at the right time. At the same time, show that things are not as good as imagined. When God built this church, the devil was in a small church on the opposite side. The pastor returned to the church at dusk. He discovered that someone had come to repent. As usual, he entered the penitentiary room to listen, hearing the woman opposite say that, "You had agreed to be loyal to me, swap souls, but doubted me. You think your Marian faith is stronger than mine. It's time for you to die." The priest rushed out of the penitentiary room, seeing the devil asking for his life. After hearing the priest's words, Ted thought for a long time. Finally, he decided to find the priest to talk to, but after entering the church, he saw the priest strangled to death. Liz's actions during the priest's funeral were extremely unusual. The young priest who was presiding over also noticed something unusual. As for Ted, the priest's death was bound to have something to do with this strange series of stories, so he went to the warehouse operative behind the church and found an 1845 diary with the devil drawn on it. At the same time, he used Latin words to record the scary story. After watching it, he was amazed. In 1845, Satan's sorcerer wife came to town. She said she can cure every disease in town. The witch said she could hear the voice of the Holy Mother, cures diseases but has requirements, that is to dedicate his soul to her. But when someone doubts her, there will be no good ending, so the people in the town began to protest. She was captured alive, admitted that she once served Satan, so the people put a red burning iron mask on her face. That is the mask of the Holy Mother. She was strangled on a dry log. After her death, her ashes and soul were imprisoned in the summoning doll. At the same time, Ted also discovered that witch had once given birth to a child raised by the local church. That child is Liz. Before finishing watching, the devil appeared again. Ted quickly ran out of the warehouse. The devil didn't stop. When Ted returned to the church, he saw that the statue of the Holy Mother next to him was beginning to chip away. Then the devil in the iron mask flew over. Fortunately, the young pastor heard the sound and ran in, used the cross to drive away from the devil. The young pastor tells Ted, "Liz has appealed to all superstitious people. Tonight the archbishop will preside over the sacrifice under the magic tree. At the same time, all deluded superstitious people who were cheated will dedicate their souls to the devil. After absorbing enough energy, the devil will come out of the ground." The young pastor found the summoning doll of the demon. He intended to destroy it with holy fire, but every time he struck a match, the devil blew it out. Finally, the Lord cross was burned. The god statue next to it also shed tears of blood. It doesn't seem to be possible to stop the devil directly. The only way is to sabotage the sacrifice. Liz was still standing on the podium leading everyone. To release pain, you must dedicate your soul. Everyone at the scene was live-streamed. A large number of believers are deceived into thinking that they are worshipping the Maria Holy Mother when Liz asked them to say yes to giving their souls. Ted ran to the scene to tell everyone this is one trick he liked for the sake of publishing, so he had to create it all. Fake news. Liz is the actor he hired. causing a big commotion. It was at this moment, the magic tree behind suddenly caught fire. The evil soul appeared. She took off her mask to reveal a burned skull face. The Archbishop was planning to use the cross to push her back. She hit the Archbishop's chest with her hand. Suddenly the Archbishop was turned to ashes. She then crawled towards Ted. Only with one hand, she was able to restrain Ted from moving. She got up and hit one. Liz, for saving Ted, jumped over there. The blow landed on Liz's chest. The devil kills her only afterlife. She also gradually turns into dust, then disappears. Ted hugs Liz, who lost her life, silently praying to God. The girl sacrificed her life for me, begging the God to give her a chance to live. Then Liz gradually opened her eyes. She couldn't hear what Ted was saying. Ted didn't understand what she was pointing at either. The film ends. Faust once sold his soul to the devil to satisfy his curiosity about this world. It looks like a myth, but it is actually satirizing reality. There are many people and things in the world that, because of personal gain, fame and money, sacrifice themselves. The original will of human will eventually live to be themselves, become the appearance they hate the most. Goethe has a saying: even if we want to sell our souls down the river, we have to find someone who can afford. My name is Tin Nam. Thank you for watching. If you like it, don't forget to follow, like, and comment. You guys are always my motivation. Goodbye.